And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review on this Father's Day edition of Men in Black International, the fourth installment of the Men in Black franchise. And this movie is directed by Gary Gray. Great director, good, he does some really good movies here. So, we got a new Men in Black. And, for me, the Men in Black franchise is fun. Great movies. Love the first two. Three is good. Has its moments where I don't like it, but I know a lot of people really don't like that movie at all. So this is the fourth installment, but also kind of like a soft little reboot, if you want to call it that. Kind of like in the vein of what Jurassic World was. Jurassic World was soft little reboot, but yet still connects to the original Jurassic Park movies. Same thing here with Men in Black International. It's in the same universe, except it deals with two different people. This movie stars Chris Hemsworth, obviously, Thor, and Valkyrie herself, Tessa Thompson. So in this movie, you have Tessa Thompson's character, who pretty much, and this is in the trailer, as a kid, something happened where her family gets neuralized for seeing an extraterrestrial. And then Tessa Thompson's character gets obsessed. She wants to find out who these people were and basically join it. She becomes like, an expert in, military stuff and FBI stuff and hacking for some weird reason, which is pretty interesting. And she ends up tracking down the Men in Black. And she's like, listen, I want to join you guys. I want to help. I want to be able to see what's out there. And for the most part, she pretty much becomes like one of those, like, she ends up being an intern in this movie. And then she meets up with Chris Hemsworth character in London, which the movie basically takes place in most of the movie. And they have to follow a lead that could bring about the destruction of the earth. And that's where our adventure goes. So this movie, to me, is fun. I like this movie. There are moments I flat out hate in this movie. There are actually a lot of moments in this movie I don't like, but there are really good moments in this movie as well. The good stuff for me was the chemistry between Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. I thought they did a really good job. If you've seen the posters, the little alien guy that hangs out with Tessa Thompson, I think his name is Pani in the movie, he was funny, so that was good. The humor in this movie was a lot better than the other, maybe the third one, but not as good as the first two. But the gadgets that they used in this movie was more fun, and the creatures looked more realistic. That was fun. But there were a lot of moments in this movie I didn't like as well. For instance, this movie tries to be a reboot without actually being a reboot. Meaning that, yes, we have Tessa Thompson, who they're trying to make like she's a new Will Smith character, and her, tracking down, learning the ropes of being an MIB agent. And it's like, okay, we get it, but you could have made this more faster. I feel like the first half of the movie was just her trying to figure out how to fit in the MIB and get it into action, and it just basically just dragged on, and it just felt really out of place for me, because I know the story of MIB. I get it. She wants to be an agent. Let her be a intern agent and let her do some things. That's how it should have been. Chris Hemsworth character, I felt like he was great as well, but his confidence was too high, and it kind of got to a point where at some points in the movie, he kind of felt like he was playing Thor again, without the hammer, obviously. But it was just very strange with that. So that I didn't like at all. And then certain, the main bad guys in the trailer, they're not really the main bad guys. They're just bad guys that they have to fight. And then once they get rid of them, the main bad guy shows up, and then they beat him really quick. That's it. Liam Neeson's in this movie too. He was very good. I always thought Liam Neeson, but every time I watch a movie of his, I always felt like he should have been in Men in Black a long time ago, and he felt really well in this movie. He was a pretty cool character. And then the rest of the movie, like I said, was just okay. Like I said, I do like this movie a lot better than 3, hands down. It's not as good as the first one, not as nearly as good as the second one. But for fourth installment, it's okay. You know, like I said, it's not terrible. I just wish the first act didn't pretend like it was trying to be a complete reboot, because like if it was a complete reboot, I would understand. Yeah, they gotta go through the whole process of having the new agent. He's the rook. He or she's the rookie. We gotta train them. Yeah, I get that. But since it's in the same universe, do we have to go through that again? Seriously, it's like seeing the whole, like Spider-Man Uncle Ben death scenes all over again, or Batman's origin again. It's like, really? We get it. It's Men in Black 4. Just have her be a Men in Black agent, internal, whatever you want to be. She has to be, and let her start working her way up. And that's how it was. But yeah, I feel like they took too long with the first half of the movie to get to that point. So it was just like, ugh. But yeah, and also some of the humor didn't really work for me as well. But overall, they had some great moments. They had some fun interactions. The characters were cool. The aliens that we got to see. Not the bad guys. Their look was fine, but every other alien in the movie was their look was fine. It didn't look too CG or makeup-y or whatever you want to call it. That was okay, and I just thought it was just okay movie. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it if you saw it. And what's your favorite Men in Black movie? Mine's is number 2, hands down. I think 2 is the best one, followed by 1, and then 4, and then I put 3, maybe? I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch it again. But leave me a comment below, let me know what you guys thought about it. Thank you very much, and enjoy your Father's Day, everybody.